There, Manchester United fans, lovers of football, I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. Yeah, it's a new week, and I wish all of you a prosperous week ahead. Yeah. Today we are going to be discussing the Manchester United Arsenal game in details. Yes. As well as rate the players on a scale of 1 to 10 according to what they did well. Yes, after that, we'll be then talking about the things we took out of that game, because as you know, we will talk about this game until our next game. Yes, and we'll keep analyzing it and seeing the things that we can take away from this game, the positives, and what Manchester United can improve going forward. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we want to rate all of these players that played yesterday. Baindia gets a 5.5. Yes, I think Baindia didn't do much, but the time he was supposed to do what I thought a goalkeeper would do, and I felt like that was a lot of people say that was an infringement, but I believe that it was a goalkeeping error. The body language of Baindia when the cross was coming in was dead. So I didn't think that he had the anticipation and the momentum to go for that ball. So by so doing, he was not strong enough to wade off the defender in his territory, because that is his territory. He had the right to push off those players. So I give him a 5.5 for his performance. It was Manchester United did not do really bad, so he would just gain out of it. 5.5 for Dalot. Dalot was really decent until he was subbed, so I give Dalot a 6. Yes, he was he was decent. He was good. He managed to probably keep Martinelli quiet, but it was good. So Dalot, I give him a 6. Delete, I give Delete an 8. He was the man of the match for me. He was the best player on the pitch. I think Delete played his best game in the United shirt yesterday, so I give Delete an 8. Then I give Leny Yoro a 7. Leny Yoro was quite good in the game. You know, he had confidence. He was brave. You know, took the ball. He made sure that the wing backs were up front. Yes, this was something Yoro did really well, and I give him a 7. Same 7 goes to Shaw, because the same thing Yoro did, Shaw did. Shaw made sure that the left wing back was up high there, because he provided that cover. They maintained and kept Saka quiet all through the game. He made sure that Saka had little or no impact in the game. Yes, and Casemiro, Papa Casemiro, I give Papa Casemiro a 6, because even though I was shocked when I saw him in the lineup, I didn't think he had the legs to put in the kind of game he did today. And yesterday I was shocked, and I give him a 6. I thought he did very well until he was subbed. You know, he's not that Casemiro we used to know anymore. The legs are no longer there. But before he was subbed, Casemiro was really good for Manchester United. I give Bruno a 6.5. His error actually led to the corner kick that created that goal. So, and that's the reason I'm giving Bruno a 6.5, because that actually took off some mark for him. His error actually led to that corner kick, and these are some of the rash decisions that he takes that Manchester United fans are complaining about. I give Mason Mount a 6.5 because he was really decent. He was really good. He provided the width for Manchester United going further, and his passes were very good. So I give, until he was substituted, I give Mason Mount a 6.5. Dogu gets a 7.5 because he was really good. Dogu made sure that he pegged Arsenal. He kept Arsenal worried. He kept Arsenal worried because he had that time to go up front there, so he kept the back line of Arsenal worried. He made sure that even the midfield, they were a little bit worried because they had men behind them. Oh, good. Mbeumo gets a 7 because I felt like he was really good, but he did not utilize most of the passes that was given to him. Yes, he was energetic. He added pace to the game. He fought for the ball really well. But in the final third, I just felt like there was no clicking for them. Maybe because of the absence of a striker, but maybe because Cunha was not running into those channels. But anyhow it is, we just feel like I felt like Mbeumo did not use all of the chances he got. He was really good in the game. And I give Cunha 7.5 because he injected energy in the game. Cunha injected so much energy, dynamism, picked the ball. He was brave enough to run at the defenders, run through the midfield, and all of that. And that is what Manchester United has missed in recent times. Yes, It's a player who is that dynamic, who has that flair to play. And this was what Manchester United has missed in recent times. And I give Cunha a 7.5. Benjamin Sesko came in, was a little bit quiet, yes, but we could see his movements and all of that. I give him a 5.5. Ugarte came in. I give Ugarte 5, aside from the mistake he did when he passed the ball to the Arsenal man. Who was his name again? Kai Havertz. When he passed the ball to Kai Havertz, I think after that mistake, Ugarte looked maybe, but Manchester United really needs a midfielder there. I give Ugarte a 5. I give Ahmad a 6.5 because when he came in, he took Madueke and Lewis Kelly. He took them for toast. You know, he was turning Madueke in and out, and I don't understand that. But Ahmad was really good, you know. But in the final third, we still like that co-creation that will lead to a goal. This is my honest assessment of the game and rating the players. Going forward, I want to talk about what we learned out of that game. Manchester United in that game, one of the things I learned out of that game is that Manchester United has changed its culture. The structure of Manchester United also has changed. You could see the team structure, you could see the team pattern of play, you could see that every player was playing for the other man. All the team was together. This is one of the things I took out from the game. The team was together. They had a plan. They came into the game and they played to their plan perfectly. They were not confused, playing from the back down to the front. You know, we were not losing balls the way we were losing last season. Because most of the time when we play out from the back, mistakes happen here and there and we lose the ball. But Manchester United was knitted. It looked knitted. There was cohesion. There was fluidity in the game, and that was one thing I took out from the game. Another thing I took out from the game is that Manchester United needs a goalkeeper urgently. There is a goalkeeping situation. We don't know what is happening between Ahmad and the coach. Onana and the coach. So Manchester United needs a goalkeeper urgently. Going forward, I also took out the fact that Manchester United might do with a midfield partnership of Casemiro and Maino. Ugarte, we are not really sure of. But one thing is sure, the coach likes Ugarte. But I don't know, Ugarte probably might turn up the party. Yes, and we have that injection of pace right now in our team. We have players who are ready to play for the badge. This is another thing I took out. We have players who consider the badge, who are ready to play. And we look at our defense. I think that our defense is even more solid than I thought. If Matthias De Ligt keeps putting in games like that, if Luke Shaw keeps himself fit, we have a very good defensive structure. Yes, these are most of the things I took out from that match. Then when we go into the match proper to look at what happened in the match, I felt like Bruno Fernandes would need to be sitting out some of the games so that it will give a lot of time. It will give a lot of chance to Mason Mount to operate as a proper number 10. Let's see what Mason Mount can give to Manchester United. Maybe he plays a 6, maybe he plays a 10. Let us see what because sometimes Bruno's rash decision, Bruno becomes rash most times, and some of the times, you know, the formation we play, it causes us problems when Bruno loses the ball like that. It causes us problems. So, and also I felt like Ruben Amorim is actually getting this team together properly. And I feel like going forward, if Manchester United continues to play the way they have played yesterday, they just might have something to do. And also, I think Manchester United needs a striker. Ruben Amorim should be putting in Benjamin Sesko. We bought him for a reason. So I think Benjamin Sesko should be in that game. To me, the midfield did well to keep Odegaard and the other guys, Zubimendi, they kept them really quiet. You know, I think that Odegaard was not productive on the evening. He was not, because the Manchester United midfield had some way gotten off the ball, run them ragged. You get so. Kudos to Manchester United. I felt like they did really well. We have little loopholes, striker, keeper, and all of that. But then overall, I thought it was a good game. I'll see you again in my next video. I want to hear your thoughts. Please, I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you. I'll see you again.